Hi Libra, this is Kacee with your April 2019 monthly reading. I hope you've been well. Thank you for tuning back in if you're repeat viewers, and thank you for coming if this is your first time. We love to have you. This is a general reading, so I hope you take the messages how they fit and apply them to your particular circumstances, issues, or situations. And it gives you some guidance as you go through the month. And so the first two cards I'm going to pull for you guys, it is going to be energy cards. So these two are going to have Broken Heart and the Garden and the Gate. Okay, Libra, so the next card I'm going to pull for you is going to be your message from Spirit, message from your spirit guides. And we're going to see what this is. And we have Accelerated Motion. That's a good card. We like that. And the next card I'm going to pull here will be the advice card from Spirit, or advice for the month if you like. And we have Rejoice in Celebration. Okay, so when we come into the month, we have Broken Heart in the Garden and the Gate. And that is telling me that with the Garden and the Gate, let me explain that just a little bit to you. The Garden and the Gate is this beautiful little girl, and she has a key on her necklace, and the gate is locked, and she can always leave this beautiful garden anytime she wants, but she chooses to stay, and it's mostly because fear of the unknown, fear of situations. She can leave at any time. So when we have the Garden and the Gate and the Broken Heart, this is telling me that you're holding yourself back from something. You've made your surroundings so comfortable for your protection that sometimes it's hard to step outside of that gate and do new things, meet new people, and get that trust back if you had been betrayed in the past. And betrayals can be on all different levels, where that has to do with something in your childhood, your young adult, marriage, where you are now. You get your heart broken as you grow and as you live your life. So we all have our different issues that we have to get past. And sometimes when we have our loyalty or our heart broken and have felt betrayed, we will stay very comforted and secured in our little world that we create. And these cards are telling me that it's time to get over the broken heart, and it's time to unlock that gate, because right next to it we have Accelerated Motion. This is like the Eight of Wands. This is where messages are coming. This is very intellectual as well, and spiritual. So this is where your brain is going click, 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 and you have things to do and places to go and people to see, and there's all kinds of learning going on right now. But you can't learn anything if you're in that garden. You can't learn anything new because you're very wrapped in your own protection. And there's a lot of reasons why. However, we don't want to live like that for the rest of our lives. We want to be able to get over that broken heart, get over that betrayal, walk away from those lower energies that don't serve us anymore, and look for the new blessings, look for the new messages, because here we have the 3 card, which means expansion, and we've been getting expansion all over the place in our April reading for our other signs. And this is Rejoice in Celebration. This is the 3 of Cups card. This is all about community and friendship and your tribe, whether your tribe consists of your family, your friends, your children, your significant other, the people that you surround yourself on a daily basis and that you're having fun with, and you're holding yourself back here because of past hurts. And what Spirit wants you to know is that you can get rid of that baggage and move freely and grow. And as Shae has said in some of her videos, freely about the cabin, that you will be able to feel free, enjoy, and learn these new things without the fear of things that are coming back that you haven't dealt with yet and put to rest. And I know that's easier said than done. I truly, truly do. But I think it's time for us to do it. I think it's time for us to get past the things that have hurt us and has kept us from being our true selves, and accepting all the different gifts that we have, and that we're able to share that with other people. I'm going to pull 2 cards here, and this is going to be for your obstacles or challenges for the month. And here we have a mental one here that says mental conflict. Well, we get 2 of them, Libra. Deception and envy. Well, deception and envy is going to go very nicely with that broken heart and why you're in that gate and in that behind the gate and in that beautiful garden. So let's see a couple tarot cards. See how that adds to the message. You know, mental conflict, you're putting yourself in this particular mindset because of the deception and the betrayal that you had gone through, and it's time to get out of that mindset. It's time to get into the accelerated motion, the 8 of Wands mindset, and the rejoice and celebration mindset, and feel the joy and let go of the past. The past isn't doing you any good right now. If it's making you stressed and have anxiety and depression and things of that nature, you have to let it go. You really can't dwell on it. Don't let it take space in your memory bank or in your head as you're living your life. There's a time and a place to revisit those things. It's not on the daily. And trust me, I should preach, right? Because I'm a Libra as well, and I know how hard it is to let go of something mentally once someone has betrayed us. It's like we want to know why, or we want an apology, which, you know, we won't get from certain people. We need to know the answer to what had happened. And sometimes we don't get the answer, and we have to be okay with that. And here we have the 10 of Swords. Well, that makes perfect sense. Another betrayal card. Oh, but look at here. We have the 8 of Swords in reverse. And we like that in reverse because that's where you're open to new perspectives. This is where you're opening up to the change. And you are letting go of things that no longer serve you. So this is wonderful. These are air cards as well because they are the swords. So this is all about us getting rid of that mental conflict. So this is really good. So we have the broken heart, and then we're in this beautiful garden, but we want to go outside. We want to do these things. We want to live and learn, but for some reason, things that have happened to us in the past are keeping us back. They're holding us back. And we are going to let all that energy go. We're going to come to terms with whatever happened and let it go once and for all so that we can manifest and we can rise and have that joy feeling. Because when I say rise and have the joy feeling, it's because when you're feeling depressed and anxiety, you're very low. You're sinking into that depression, as they say, and your vibration is very, very low. So we have to raise it so that it gets cleared out and new energy comes in and you can give and receive, and that will be a very freeing time for us Libras. Your oracle message today is choices. Well, yeah, we have choices. We have to choose whether we want to stay in that broken heart, in that mental conflict energy, or do we want to be in the rejoice and celebration in accelerated motion energy. And I can tell you personally, I like to be in the rejoice and accelerated motion. That's the choice that I'm making. I don't want to be in this energy anymore. The things that have happened are in the past. I have to let them go, and so do you, Libra. I'm right there with you. We're going to get an angel message right here. Okay, and we have diet is important here. And it says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to make positive eating and drinking choices, and for reducing or eliminating my cravings for unhealthy substances. So this makes perfect sense because this is telling us to cleanse, get rid of all the negativity, get rid of all the toxins in our bodies. This is where we have to be pure, eat healthy, raise our vibration, think clearly, let go of all the negative things that are holding us back. So that is the message from our angels. Cleanse and purge and get rid of all that negativity. We are going to pull a couple clarifying cards here for all our stress and anxiety that we are going to be releasing and coming out of. So keep that in mind. This will be a very healthy, emotional release for us in April. We're going to have to go through some yucky stuff to get there, so keep that in mind, because this isn't just going to be a free ride. We're going to have to do the work, and we're going to have to identify the problem, and then we're going to have to just let it go. So whatever's popping in your head right now when I say these words, that's the things that you may want to think about as you get through the month and let those particular things go. Check it out, Libra. Here we go. We have the High Priestess. She is on top of her game. She's very spiritual. She's very intuitive. She's very balanced. She's like the queen of all the queens. She rules the universe, not just the kingdoms. So she's the person that you go to. She's the queen, the high priestess. She's beautiful. She's powerful. You don't mess with her. So when this came up as a clarifying card on the mental conflict as well as the deception and envy, this is telling us that we're going to use our intuition. We're going to raise that vibration I was talking about. We're going to be able to get that joy back because we're going to release it. And it's going to take all of our abilities, but we're going to rise above it with grace and beauty, and we're going to take care of business. This is a beautiful card. I'm very happy to see this card for all of us Libras. So we are going to be very triumphant in releasing this. And now we have the Queen of Cups. We're going to be doing this very calmly and again intuitively, and we're going to have a lot of compassion and a lot of balance in that area. So this is where we're going to gain back our balance in our hearts, where we're going to heal this broken heart here with the Queen of Swords. We have the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. And Libra, look at here, we have the Sun, all about success, renewal, spiritual as well. This is where we definitely rise above all that negativity that we've been carrying around, and we raise our vibration and we finally let it go. All we have is beautiful ending cards here with the High Priestess, Queen of Swords, and the Sun. We can't get any better of a message from Spirit to say we're on the right track. Do the work, because we're certainly going to be happy in the end. I'm very psyched for us because this is a beautiful reading for April. So please work on things that you need to release. I would love to have you back. So please like, subscribe, and comment. Take care.